Hello guys, welcome to the STR8CHEM channel. My name is Sarwini from F04. We'll explaining problem number 4 of stoichiometry set questions. Hopefully this video will help you to understand and know how to solve this type of questions. So let's take a look to the question given. Industrially, vanadium metal, which is used in steel alloys, can be obtained by reacting vanadium oxide with calcium at high temperatures. So this is the equation given. In one process, 1.54 exponential 3 gram of vanadium oxide is react with 1.96 exponential 3 gram of calcium. A. Calculate the theoretical yield of vanadium, and B. Calculate the percent of yield if at 103 gram of vanadium are obtained. So first thing first, what we need to do is we need to understand what the question is want us to do. So we need to know what is the requirement of these questions. The question wants us to calculate the theoretical yield and also to calculate the percentage of yield. This is the requirement of the questions. The next step is we need to list all the keyword given from the question. From the question, we already know and we notice that vanadium oxide consists of 1.54 exponential 3 gram, while mass of calcium, which is 1.96 exponential 3 gram. So this is the keyword given. Before we go to the next step, we will take a look to the equation whether we need to identify whether it is balanced or not. So from this equation, this side consists of 2 vanadium and the other side has 2. On the other side has 5 oxygen and the other side also consists of 5. Calcium has 5 and the other side also has 5. So this equation is already balanced, so we can go to the next step. Next step is we need to find the number of mole. How we need to do that? If you still have confusion on converting mole or anything uh, related, you need to refer to the Mamonovo diagram. Later on, I will show you. But you should this Mamonovo diagram, you should be able to remember it and also to understand it. But at least you need to remember it. So to convert mass given previously from the keyword given, we will divide it with the molar mass of the vanadium oxide. So 1.54 exponential 3 gram, which is the number mass of the given vanadium oxide, we'll divide it with the molar mass of the vanadium oxide, which is, I already find it, which is 181.88 G per mole. So calculate it and you will get the answer, which is 8.467 mole. Next is we will find the number mole of calcium, which is also the same step with the finding mole of vanadium oxide. Mass divided with molar mass. 1.96 exponential 3 gram of given mass calcium will divide it with the molar mass of the calcium, which is 40.1 G per mole. This value you can obtain it from the relative atomic mass table. It will during the exam the paper will provide it you with the table, so don't need to worry about it. So just divide it and you will get the answer, which is 48.8 mole. Okay, ini ada simple tips yang saya mau bagi. Kalau macam soalan tu susah mana pun, kamu rasa blank ke apa, it's not okay untuk kita biarkan dia blank. Sebab daripada kita dapat kosong markah, kita better lagi kalau kita dapat satu markah atau dua. So macam ni, untuk safe step, kita perlu kalau kita nak tahu macam mana mau jawab soalan tu, kita cari number mole based on question tu lah. Macam question ni kan dia minta number mole of vanadium oxide. So kita kira kita dapat number mole, kita memang garanti akan dapat markah. So daripada kita tidak dapat markah, kita At least kita cari number mole untuk dapat 1 atau 2 markah. Sebab 1 atau 2 markah ni sangat penting. Even though markah dia sangat kecil, tapi at least dia macam bezakan kita. 1 dan 2 markah ni dia sangat bezakan kita sama ada kita dapat A ataupun B. Just kalau kita dapat B minus sangat sakit lah. Okay, next. Next with me, macam kalau kita dapat B plus lah. Kalau kita dapat B plus, dia mau dekat sama A. Macam sakit lah kalau kita tidak dapat A kan. Okay, next kita akan find the limiting reactant. So, how did we find the limiting reactant? So, we will compare the number mole of the calcium and the number mole of vanadium oxide. There are two methods, which is you can compare the number mole of calcium and we will conclude the vanadium oxide as X. X is stat for the number mole needed. So we will find the vanadium oxide punya mole needed. So bila kita darab silang, method dia kita akan darab silang, kita akan dapat jawapan which is 9.776 mole. So this is the number mole needed. So the vanadium oxide, kita akan compare the number mole of vanadium oxide needed dan number mole of vanadium oxide given. So vanadium oxide is the limiting reactant since that the number mole given is smaller than the number mole needed. Okay. The second method is kita boleh conclude the number mole of calcium as X. Kita akan cari mole of needed calcium. So, bila kita guna cara method yang sama macam sebelum ni, kita darab silang, kita akan dapat jawapan yang sama. Kita akan dapat jawapan calcium mole needed which is 42.335 mole. Lepas tu, what we need to do is, it is very important for us to state the conclusion. So from the previous one, it is very compulsory for us to state this type of statement, which is the number mole given is smaller than the number mole of needed. On this side, why is the calcium is excess reactant? Because the mole number given is bigger than the number mole needed. So it is the excess reactant. So if we find the excess reactant, automatically the vanadium, in this case, calcium is excess reactant. So automatically vanadium oxide is our limiting reactant. So we don't need to find if we use the second method. Okay, let's go to the theoretical yield. Theoretical yield need you to compare the number mole of the limiting reactant with the number mole of vanadium. That's why we find the limiting reactant first in order to find the theoretical yield. So we will compare it, do the same thing. We will compare the number mole of limiting reactant, which is vanadium oxide, at 8.467 mole equal to X, since we don't know the number mole of vanadium. So kita darab silang, kita akan dapat jawapan which is 16.934 mole. But this is not the final answer. We will convert it into mass. This also required you to refer the Mamonovo if you still have a confusion about this. So multiple it with molar mass, just simply like that. We'll get the final answer, which is at 162.64 gram. This is our theoretical yield. So the question A is already answered. Let's go to the question B. Question B required us to find the percentage of yield. So this is our formula. Percentage yield equal to actual yield over theoretical yield. Multiple it with 100%. So this question is really straightforward. We just need to substitute the value from the actual is already given from the question, which is at 103. This is our actual yield. Then the theoretical yield is already obtained from the previous question. So just substitute it and you will get the answer. And multiple it with 100%. We'll get the answer, final answer, which is 93.09%. Okay, that is our Problem number 4 is already finished. So let's take a look at the Mamonovo diagram. So this is the Mamonovo diagram. Ini benda ni adalah sangat penting sebab dia adalah basic untuk segala benda, untuk converting benda. Macam converting mol, macam uh, untuk case yang tadi kita akan convert mol pergi mass. Jadi that's why kita akan bagi dia dengan mol mass. So benda ni adalah sangat penting untuk dihafal. Kalau boleh hafal lah. Okay. I think that's all from me. Thank you for listening and have a nice day. Bye.